Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's movie review here, and today I'd like to review for you a movie I just watched called Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. This one was provided to me for review by Paramount Home Entertainment. If you guys have seen this one, love to hear thoughts down in the comment section below. I'll include more information with links per this one down in the description. Now, they did recently release this great steelbook, and I did post an unboxing of this. If you like, check that out. Just be sure to search for Planes, Trains, and Automobiles on my channel. So this one, I think a lot of times gets confused for a Christmas movie. Not once people watch it, just, when you think of holiday movies, you always think of Christmas movies. In a lot of ways, this does almost seem like a Christmas movie, but it is a Thanksgiving movie, as our odd couple here is headed home for Thanksgiving, and the movie ends with a Thanksgiving dinner. So this is a Thanksgiving movie, although, it works anytime, and I feel like year after year, viewing after viewing, this movie holds up as one of the funniest movies, really, of all time. It's such a great comedic duo of Steve Martin and John Candy. So in this movie, Steve Martin is kind of this, he works for a marketing agency or something, and he's kind of like, in meetings and business and suits, and, he's kind of obviously a little well off, at least. He seems to blow through money pretty quickly in the movie, and he is at a meeting the day before Thanksgiving, I believe it is, and he's trying to get home. He's gonna fly home, and he's gonna make it home, and then the next day, I believe, is Thanksgiving. Unless there's like an extra day in there, but he ends up running into John Candy's character, who is a traveling shower ring salesman. Now, seems a little far-fetched that this would ever be a real job, and I don't know if they just kind of thought, like, what's the most crazy, ridiculous, funny job we could come up with, and that was what they came up with. But he's kind of like a bumbling idiot the whole time, and he causes so much pain and just trouble for Steve Martin. First he steals his cab, and then they get to the airport, and they run each other at the airport, and he tries to make it up to him, and he's like, I just want to get on the plane, it's okay, don't worry about it. And then Steve Martin's bumped from first class and ends up sitting right next to John Candy's character. And of course, he's super annoying, and it's just, they make his character just do everything to just drive Steve Martin's character crazy. And so they get on the plane, and there's a snowstorm, and they end up being rerouted. And then from there, what do they end up on next? I think it's a train. They end up on a train. The train breaks down. They end up on a bus. They end up renting a car. Just the whole way, every method of travel they try to take ends up breaking down or burning or exploding, and they cannot make it home. All their stuff gets destroyed. They lose all their money. They get robbed. The credit cards get melted. All these things just happen, and they're just trying to make it home. And the whole time, Steve Martin just is trying to shake this guy, and he can't get rid of him. He can never get rid of him. He just never seems to leave. And then in the end, he ends up kind of feeling bad for him, and kind of invites him over for Thanksgiving dinner. So like I said, I think this is one of the funniest movies ever made. It is timeless. It holds up so well, and just the jokes are so good. I am disappointed that there's only like 2 things in this movie that I think really make it not family friendly. It is an R-rated film, although it seems like a family movie. There's this one scene where they go in this crazy guy's taxi, and he's got like all these pictures of like naked women up in the back seat, and then there's this one scene where Steve Martin tries to rent a car, and the car's not there, and he comes back and he's like, give me an effing car, give me an effing Mustang, give me an effing something, wipe that effing smile off your face. And he probably says the F word like 15 times in this like 2-minute segment. And if they just took out those 2 scenes, well, the movie would be less funny. It would be family friendly. So I don't know why someone didn't say, hey, this is a family movie. Let's take out these 2 little things, and it's going to open our audience up, and this could be a family tradition. Now, I enjoy the movie, though. I definitely like watching it every year. But, it can't really be part of people's family traditions without editing a little bit out. But love this movie, guys. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. Like, it's almost perfect. I think no matter how funny I find that scene, it just would be so much better without it, just because, then I could invite my daughter to watch it. She wouldn't be into it, but, it's something, we could watch every year. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video. If you haven't already subscribed for more videos, check out these videos, and I'll see you guys next time.